Your business idea needs a website? So go to Wix.com. I know what you're thinking, another Wix ad. But before...
Alright, here we go. Everything looks like it's fine. Put the mic up a bit. Is that alright? Alright, so we have to put constraints here. It's still falling. You can see it down there. Oh wait, it's not Z that's falling, it's Y. That's what it is. So just change the constraints right there, and if we play, rigid body constraints free position Y. Yep, that's what it is. Did you set the freeze position? Yeah, I put it on the wrong variable. There we go. All right, so you see how the boards are moving? Like that shit works fine. The problem for me was getting them to turn back around, or like, so like they should be going through the wall. Oh, okay. Oh, that's big progress. Okay, so it's kind of working. So the idea is that when they hit the wall, I can see in the console that it's been like the console's been notified that they got hit by the wall. Oh fuck. That's pretty funny. So once they get hit by the wall, their direction should reverse. So they're not heavy enough, I'm guessing. So they're just floating around.
Hey,
That's so dumb. Look at it. It's just like.
Let's check it out. Go to Wix.com.
It's telling me when you play freeze the rotation. Yeah, I did freeze the rotation. No, but my idea was that when they hit the wall, I wrote the code for it already. I'll just show it to you. So I have a bunch of code here commented out, but right now the current code is. One second, I'm just gonna get rid of this. We do not need. Actually, no, we can use that. Alright, so what happens is this is a file that I put onto every object I want to be moving. So I'm making this very generic so that if I don't want it to be a wooden door and I want it to be something else, that something else can move around. This file would work for like any type of game object, pretty much. You throw the script onto the item that you want, and then all the code will be done for you. It will start to move back and forth within the walls. It pretty much is like a ping pong, like one of those pinball machines, where like the ball hits the wall and then it goes the other way and it goes the other way and it just keeps going back and forth. That's what's going to be happening. The second it collides with the wall, I want to reverse the direction. The problem is, I'm having a hard time disassociating the collision between a human and a wall. Right now, both of those count as collisions. The thing is, with the human, I don't have a name or a tag I can target, right? So I'm trying to figure out maybe to have the wall change the direction of the board. But there's a wall, and when something collides in the wall will go and change the direction of that item. But that's still like a bit tricky to me. How do you check for collision? I'm pretty sure I just did box collision. I was about to close my eyes, but I found out there's a stream. Same. I was about to close my eyes, and then I realized I should stream. There's a way to tell if the collider is the player. How? The only way I was seeing is by checking the name and by checking the tag. But I don't have the name of the player or a tag on the player. And I can't really put one because in the game there is none. Which is where this gets all fucky. Because I don't have full control over the player. I'm probably not going to be streaming for that long anyways, Crystal. I'm dead tired. But I could see the collision is like registering. So I'll show you what I mean. It's starting to look cool though. Like the physics are starting to work. So like this was the problem I had earlier. Oh, what the hell? I froze. I froze the. No, I did not. Not all of them. So rigid body makes a big difference physics-wise. That I'm happy to learn now. Okay, let's play that and see what happens. So we can see what the tag is. Oh, double-click the player object so we can see what the tag is. Okay. I just want to see what happens if I jump on one of these. The game has tags if you press a key. What do you mean? Oh wait, what happened there? No. I'm sorry, I just want to see if my code works for the bouncing thing. So technically, when these boards hit the wall, they should turn around. Which I think it works. I really do. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's kind of broken, but whatever. Let's see what happens when they hit the wall. They just stop. Okay, so they want to continue going through. Anyways, let's leave that for now. Double click the player object, okay. Player. Yeah, double clicked it, and when you go on the top here, tag, it's untagged. And I don't think I can add a tag, so. I wonder why my player like kind of fell through. Is kinematic? Shouldn't kinematic make a difference? Give it a tag? You can add a tag. Why not? Because it's not. I didn't write the game from. Like when I throw this into the actual game, I feel like certain features won't work. I guess I have to try, to be honest. But. Okay, so here's another issue. If I stop moving myself to the right, the board just slides under me. Which is somewhat annoying. Okay, so how do we give it a tag? Oh, we can give it a player tag. Okay, let's try that. Wait, how do we give a player tag? Oh, what the fuck? The game. Okay, Unity just crashed. That's nice. How do we give a player a tag when the player only spawns in when the game starts? We'd have to tag the wall and the board, because those are in the scene before the game starts. I'm hoping once I get this code done, I could just take a bunch of these, like a lot of them, and just fill this whole grid here with a bunch of boards, and then add other things like maybe like stairs on the side that link to swing where you can like cheat code and a bunch of like different shit and checkpoints and all that. That'd be cool. But I gotta figure out like the main shit, which is when a board hits a wall, it needs to turn around and start going the other way. When a player jumps on a board, a player shouldn't have to walk in that board's direction. No, you don't want to tell if the collider is the player in the frog mechanics code. No, you want to tell if the collider is the player in the frog mechanics. So we'll find out how to do that. Or yeah, if we could do it. Yeah, I feel like if we do it with the wall and a board, it would make more sense. Because we can control those before the game starts. Like there's no player until I click play. And then the player gets dropped, and that's not in my code. That's in their code. That's why that's why I'm having a hard time with this. I don't know how much I can tinker with before it doesn't work for them. Because right now it's technically all custom. But when I throw it into the actual, like if I right now took this human export, right? And I exported this. And then I open the game. You know. Let's see if that even works. Yeah, so my goal, Kai, maybe you can help me with the execution, but the goal is when a board hits a wall, it turns around, or hits anything, I guess, except the player. If there's like multiple boards, not multiple boards should never hit each other. Or, no, that's not true. Damn it. Yeah, so if a board hits anything but a player, it should turn the other way. So if there's two boards and they like smash into each other, they should both go the other way, I think. This is where, yeah, so this is where I'm like, I'm not sure what to do. Like, do I just spawn a board and then wait for it to go a certain distance and then destroy it and spawn a new board and just do that? Or do I try and make it so the board just goes the other direction? You're back? Oh, okay, so let me ask the question again. I'm saying, do you think it's better for me to have boards spawn and then boards destroy? Or should boards hit the wall and turn the other way around? Make it go the other direction? You think that's better? Because what if you put more than one board in a path, in a lane? Right? So when the boards go... If we have our map, right, like this, and we got a board, right, oh my god, and the board goes this way and hits the wall and turns the other way. Now, if we have a board and another board, and this board hits the wall, turns the other way, and now these two boards collide, then this board is going to go that way, and this board is going to go that way, and then once it goes and hits the wall there, reverses, and they can meet in the middle again, they're both gonna split up again, right? Versus doing it the other way, which is boards come in this way and leave this way, or boards come in that way and leave that way. I don't know. I haven't been able to think about that. Bought a Canon Rebel SL2. Nice, dude. Sexy camera. Very, very well priced Canon. Alright, humans fall flat. Did it seem crash? You know what I mean, Kai? I'm super tired. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I just wanted to stream to stream. So you like have a row of boards that have a persistent distance from each other? Wait, is that a question? I was trying to do it the second way. So the boards come into the map, you jump on them, and then when they touch the wall, they disappear, and a new one spawns in. But that seemed to be very hard initially. So I was like, what if I just have the boards bounce off the wall and return? And that seemed very easy. But then I realized if there's more than one board in a path, you're kind of screwed. So do I just put one board in a path and just leave it like that? Or like, oh, like Frogger? Yeah, yeah, that's the idea, to have it be like Frogger. Okay, why is Steam being weird? So the distance between boards doesn't increase or decrease. Yeah, like that's what I haven't been able to figure out how I want to do it. the it's just I don't know long term with like if I want to add more objects that if I want to add more objects, like would it make sense? I don't know. I think I should focus on making it so when the player jumps on a board, he doesn't slide off, and just keep it the way it is now, so the boards jump off the wall, and then later on I can come in and change that, because technically those are two different ways of doing Frogger. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if there was 8 players and there was a one board per lane, it would be pretty funny for everyone to try and fit on one board. We'd be throwing each other off and we'd be trying to make it through. It'd be a lot more fun like that, I think. Right? And if you want to like get to a board on the other side of the map, you kind of have to like wait till you cross the whole thing. So I think one board on one lane is fine. Now that I think of it. I think it could work. I think it'd be more efficient if you just set the position of the board to the original position when it collides. Well, yeah, so that's how I had it done originally. That's exactly what I did. I still have the code there, I think, but it wasn't working. And then I thought about it, what if you're on the board when it hits the end of the wall, then you're screwed. It just disappears and you fall. So it's like, what do I want? Do I want the availability of more boards? Or do I want the option that you can stay on a board for more than the length of the map? Right now, my mind is going to what I'm currently doing, which is the board hitting the wall, turning around, and going back the other direction, giving you a chance, if you missed a board or something, to come back. But then at the same time, I'm thinking more boards would be more fun. That's a game developer decision. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is for now, because it shouldn't be too hard to change it later on. It's just like this. The idea of the boards working right now makes more sense. Depends on what your vision. I'm thinking about it as if we have 8 players right now. I'm gonna open it up again. I was just restarting Steam. You have to have Steam open to do Unity dev on Humans Fall Flat, because when Steam's not open, the game something breaks and it's really weird. So hopefully it actually opens the game, like I'm asking it to. Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know. As much as I like this level and like I put a lot of work into it, I don't want to spend too much time on it, because there's other ideas I have, and maybe even I kind of feel like making my own game. I just don't know how hard that is. Like putting in a character and having them like the character, like the human walking stuff that I have zero. I don't know how to do that, unless like I get an asset like this and I just use the asset that's already built in. And I know how to make a player move, but all that stuff is new. Okay, so here's the Frogger level. Oh, they're not even moving in the... They're not even moving in the Frogger, but they're moving in Unity. That's interesting. If I jump on it, will I just fall through the sky? Okay, I will. Probably, I think that's because of the rigid body stuff. Oh, and it just floated away. Okay. So... That's interesting. I wonder if I run and jump on it, will it just carry me all the way? What about the walls? Let's see if the walls are also like that. I'm a noob at photography, so I don't get what's good about expensive cameras like Blackmagic. A lot of things. Like that's a lot. Oh, okay. The walls work. Detail in the picture, megapixels, dynamic range. A lot of things. It's like lenses. Like small details make lenses very expensive. Oh, I'm so close. I think I can reach it. Honestly, the Blackmagic is a crazy deal. Oh. Okay. So, the rigid body really breaks the game. That's hilarious. Oh shit, okay. Rigid body really breaks the game. I don't know though if I need it or not. It was working before, but there's still that issue of the sliding around. Let's see. Unity player slides off moving platform. How to get a character to move the moving platform. Yes, that's it. Can't you make the player a child of the platform with on triggers? What? Oh, can you do that? Player slides away from moving platform. Yes, that's my issue. Okay, so you have to make the player a child of the platform when he collides with it. Okay. I don't know how to do that, but I understand why they say that. But Kai, how do you differentiate platforms, because they all have the same name but 1, 2, and 3 at the end? How do you differentiate them? How do you make it know that it's interacting with 2 and not 3? How do you do that? That's what I'm confused about. Like, I don't want to loop through all of them, right? On trigger stay and on trigger exit. Interesting. Let's try this. Frogger mechanics. So one thing I need to do is go to each one of these boards and for now just remove the rigid body, just to fix that annoying like falling through bug. Remove component, remove component. Alright, so now if we play, technically when I jump on the board, something like that. That might not be the correct term. On trigger, enter, collider, collider. Yeah, but on trigger, enter does... Wait, what? Errors? Oh yeah, this isn't the right code. What language is that? Damn it. Yeah, but there's the on trigger stay, on trigger stay and on trigger exit, which makes more sense. On trigger enter is like a one time, right? Versus on trigger stay is while the person's there until the collision disappears or something. I've used on trigger enter many times now. Just like that just turns on and doesn't turn off until it just turns on when there's a collision initially. I might be wrong, but that seems like what it's on. Okay, so the platforms are moving, and when I jump on this platform, I should be able to sit on it without a problem. Yep. Okay. What is the collision check for specifically? It's just a box collider, and then if there's a collision, it triggers the on trigger enter. What the fuck? You see that? You can't uncomment, it just recomments. So obviously function is not a thing. On trigger stay and then just collider. collider. Do that right here, and make this a void. Other does not exist. What's other? Oh shit. Can you uncomment with control? No, this is Visual Studio. It's stupid. Stupid program. What are we working on this time? We're working on making a level for human fall flat. And I'll show you exactly in a minute what it looks like, MJ. You give it an argument. What is the clue? No, I read that. Or you can tell what platform it is by checking the name. But the problem is the names are super, like, weird. I don't know. Because when you check for the name, you put, like, in quotes what the name is going to be. But all the walls have different names, right? So how do you specify it? You have to do, like, this wall. Not I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I can't look for the wall by name because it could be any of them. What I'm trying to do is make it so when like this. So here it's looking by tag, which is another issue because I don't. What about giving the wall a tag? I could do that. I didn't really understand how tags work. I think that's why I'm having a hard time with this. Wait, why does it keep crashing? Is it because the game's open? Anyways, I'm gonna stay for like another 20 minutes, I think, and then we'll end the stream just because I'm tired, but we can continue this tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow will probably be a late stream though, like 10. Or early one. Well, we're giving the walls a tag. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. So if you click tag and you click, what tag would you do for the wall? Is there a collider tag? So I have like all the reactive walls here. Those are all the walls that react, and then the first two here have their own box colliders, which is this shit right here. You can create new tags. How? Because when I go on tag, add tag. Oh my god, it's okay, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Reactive walls. Okay, so I'm gonna make a reactive wall tag and a moving platform tag. Okay, so if it reacts with the reactive wall, let's go back to the code. Oh no, sorry. If a player reacts with a moving platform, then make it a child of the platform. I think that would work. Wait, I didn't even give them the tags. I'm crazy. I'm going too fast. This is a moving platform. This is a moving platform. This is a moving platform. And this is a moving platform. Okay. But the code I just wrote, I'm pretty sure is meant for the player, and I put it in the wrong file. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no. So, okay, so this is back to the issue from before where how do I put this code onto the player when I don't have access to the player file? I have to like access the when there's what the hell? When there's two items colliding, both of their information goes into the collider object, and then from there I should be able to access the information of the player. But I don't know if that would work. You have an idea? Shoot. Tell me what you think. You have an idea? Shoot. So what happens is in on trigger state, check if other is player. If it's player, then translate the player by the velocity of the moving player. Okay, but how do I make it so it doesn't move all the players? Because if I look for the player tag, isn't that going to move all the players? And we can also just check if we play the game and we see the temporary player pop up here. And don't destroy, you see player. It says untagged. So player is not tagged either. It will only do it for the other. Okay, so I didn't know that. I thought it would just move all of them. That's been fucking me up. So you're saying in the on trigger stay, check if other is player. Yeah, that makes sense. And if it is, make player a child of the wooden board, right? And then the second the player leaves, remove that association. I don't think those can work. I'm just gonna press play, see what happens though. But it will only do it for the, oh no, I read that. So it knows which player is which, even though they all have the same tag. Correct? Yeah, so I still have to move right to kind of like catch up with it. Does the player have a player tag? No, it didn't. If I go right here and click player, so in don't destroy on load, this is a player object. And then on tag, it says untagged. If I put a tag though, wait, the boards went through the wall. Let's see, quickly. Player. Come on. No, I still have to walk right to catch up anyways. I just give it the player tag, just temporarily. But I still have to. What is the player names? Maybe you could do some string matching to check if it's a player. Is that really how you would do it? I was thinking about that, but I was like, no, there's gotta be a better way. There's no way. It's called player clone, but in an online match, it's probably gonna have different names for each player. At least you would think. Add some debug.log in the on trigger stay. I could just check the console, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so on collision enter is getting triggered for sure. Damn, dude, I'm so tired right now. gotta find out if it's a player somehow. Yeah, I gotta find a way to identify the player, and then it should be easier. So I'm getting the initial. No, so on trigger stay is not getting triggered. On trigger state is not getting triggered. Well, let me just do some Googling quick. I'm sure this is a better way. Unity player slides off a moving platforms. Yes, I have to find a way to grab the player. I'm like, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, dude, just because I'm so tired and I'm not thinking straight. But I'm definitely gonna continue this tomorrow. I'm gonna think also about the moving platform thing. I'll ask the guys who we played with and see what they say. I'm so dead tired. I just threw up the stream to show you what I was doing. Get your opinion, which I think I got. Anyways, yeah, thanks for being here, Dude Kai and MJ and Crystal. I'm so tired.